SIVIR's rework is finally on the PB, changing pretty much all of her abilities, so let's take a look at everything. First, she has less mana regen, less base HD, but more AD per level and attack speed per level. Her passive now, instead of giving flat movement speed, gives a decaying movement speed burst that scales up more. Her Q has changed damage and ratios, higher cooldown, but now cast time scales with bonus attack speed and damage scales with crit chance and costs less mana. Also, the speed is higher outward, but slower inward. Her W is no longer infinite. Instead of 3 attacks, it's now 4 seconds, so you can do more than 3 with more attack speed. Also gives her an attack speed buff that used to be on the ultimate now, but only goes up to 7 bounces, but it can bounce at the same target multiple times now. But it will prioritize new targets before returning to targets already hit. And it also costs less mana when leveled up. Xena's new E is no longer giving mana when blocking an incoming enemy ability, it now heals her, scaling with AD and AP, and triggers the passive as well if blocked. Has a bigger cooldown and costs mana now too, but scales well in late game and increases the AD scaling as well. And her new ultimate no longer gives her the attack speed passive, since now is directly added into the W, but no longer gives an initial burst that decays, is now just a flat 20% to 30% movement speed it falls down to, but now gives 2 new passives. Her auto attacks against champions while the ultimate is active reduce the cooldown of her base abilities by 0.5 seconds each. This is quite useful in fights, making her use her abilities faster and more often, and also takedowns on recently damaged enemies refresh the duration of the ultimate. So in a team fight you can keep it up longer, and it also lasts longer, up to 12 seconds. That's it for SIVIR, pretty cool changes, nothing too extreme. Here are also the scalings in late game, but I think it's a healthy update and makes her a bit more interesting. Sad to see the infinite bounce go, like I predicted, but her new E and ultimate should help her out a lot. Let me know what you think, especially if you are a main. Leave a like or I will throw a boomerang at you, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.
Fly, searing disc.